She was wonderful. I've heard her before, and I was so excited to get to hear her again.
A friend of mine was substitute teaching. She went into the classroom and she said, "Boys and girls, I am your substitute teacher." One little child got so excited, went to the reading lab the next period and went up to a mutual friend of ours and said, "Guess what? Our real teacher's sick, but today we got a prostitute teacher."
And a singer of tremendous depth and talent. She moved our audience from laughter to tears and was able to make a significant difference to our business growth.
And everybody says, "Jane, how'd you do? How'd you do it, Miss America?" I hate that. But I will tell you how I did. I did not win Miss America. But I married her boyfriend. But you have to see the humor. I was speaking to a group of ladies in a nursing home, and they all stood up at the end. This sweet lady came up to me, and she said, "Honey, we liked you so much. We gave you a standing ovulation." I said, "Lord, that must be special coming from you ladies." Fan your face if you're hot all the time, and you can't sleep till way after 9. I love this next part. If you're afraid to sneeze. Some people say, "Depends." And then it's the Precious Pearls of Laughter, which is dedicated to my mother, the book. She was very funny.
Okay.
And the first chapter is great because it talks about what happens when you climb a ladder because a woman shouldn't, because her uterus will fall out. I just had to say it. It's the truth.
If you're just joining us, good morning to Ladder Chat with Jane Herlong, author of Bury Me With Your Pearls.
It's the truth.
Good
Listen,
Lord.
every Southern woman has heard these stories from their mother. That was mine. Yeah.
I mean, I've heard about going blind. I'll give you that, but I've never heard that.
No, but really, my mother and Tootsie, who was like my second mother, they would go in Walmart and see somebody on a ladder and say, "Your uterus is going to fall." How embarrassing. I mean, can you just hear the people at Walmart? "We got a uterus on aisle 4. We got a uterus." I'm just telling you, this is stuff all Southern women listening will go, "Yes, I have a story that my mother told me."
I thought she was great. She's like Lucille Ball, I think, for education, almost professional.
She was one of the best speakers that I have heard in a long time.
In school, I got that wonderful job tutoring dyslexic children. And I got fired. Best thing that ever happened. Adversity can be your best friend. Did y'all hear that? Especially for you down there. It can be your buddy. Big lessons just in that little story. You know what? 17 years later, I'm walking across the stage of Miss America. I gotta fly once, I gotta try once, only can die once, right, sir. Good like this, juicy, and you forget your troubles and just get happy. We're gonna chase all the cares away. Sing hallelujah, come on, get happy. But even at the dentist office, this woman told me, she said, "I had somebody in my chair that said that they were getting married at Walmart." I said, "I hear a song." Listen to the words. A Walmart wedding. I'm getting married at the Walmart. Cha-ching, the register will chime. They got a greeter, bring your own preacher. A Walmart wedding is divine. Humor is everywhere. See, if you don't surround yourself and look for it and laugh at yourself, there is no way you can be yourself. And let me tell you, you got to be your best self. My husband and I were ready to start a family, and it just wasn't happening. As we say in the South, that dog didn't hunt, point, nothing. So we ended up in a fertility clinic. So I was told, you can't have children. Broke my heart. I was all depressed. I didn't like me. You ever been there? You don't like yourself because you're not acting like, you're supposed to. So I was all down. To make matters worse, my husband bought a stockyard. First I looked at his face and I thought, oh, he's sick because his jaw was out to here. I was red man. Then he had toothpicks coming out of this side. I'm thinking, do you know how you look? I mean, freakish. So he's just staring at me. I hate that. I stared back. And then he asked me a question that I hated. Y'all know it. You know what it is. Hey, you got any chaps? I thought, I'm not giving you my chapstick. I said, what? Children. Oh, thank you. No. No. I don't ovulate properly. What? Why? Why did I say that? Like he needed to know that. He looks at me and says, you ain't got no chaps. I went, no. He said, well, if you was my heifer, I would have done drove you to the meat processing plant. I said, you know what? If I was your heifer, I'd drive myself. You look for the humor. You laugh at